Have you ever felt like you were floating through life, completely untethered and weightless? This sensation might be a warning sign you can't afford to ignore. Many of us rely on emotional intelligence to navigate our experiences, believing it keeps us grounded. However, beneath this facade lies a hidden danger that could lead to a devastating crash landing. Consider this: you excel at empathy, always being the one who listens and supports others. Yet, in doing so, you may be neglecting your own unresolved traumas. You wear a mask of emotional strength. Can you recall a moment when you brushed aside your feelings, convincing yourself you were just being strong? That's the emotional equivalent of ignoring a critical warning light on your dashboard. It may seem harmless, but it signals that something deeper demands your attention. Many find themselves trapped in this cycle, telling themselves that understanding emotions suffices. Yet, when triggered, buried trauma resurface, leaving you feeling lost and overwhelmed. Imagine being at a social gathering, and a seemingly innocent comment sends you spiraling. Instead of confronting that discomfort, you laugh it off, concealing the pain. The more you do this, the more disconnected you become from your true self, leading to an emotional freefall. Ignoring these weightlessness warning signs can have dire consequences. You risk drifting away from genuine connections and feeling isolated in your own mind. As the tension builds, you must ask, what's the solution? The answer lies in confronting your traumas head-on, merging emotional intelligence with real self-reflection. Consider seeking help. It's about bravely stepping into the shadows instead of lingering in avoidance. In those moments of discomfort, remember, facing the weight of your past is the only way to truly lift that burden. Ignoring it can spiral into deeper issues, affecting your relationships, mental health, and everyday happiness. Reflect on your journey. What are you overlooking in your quest for emotional strength? You have the power to transform that weightlessness into a solid foundation. Don't let the hidden dangers of avoidance keep you from soaring. Have you ever felt like you're drifting through life? You're laughing and smiling, but there's an invisible weight on your heart. What if I told you that feeling might be a signal, an alarm bell ringing in your mind? Many of us think we can navigate our emotions through emotional intelligence, believing we can manage our feelings without confronting past traumas. It seems convenient, almost like wearing a perfectly fitting mask. But here's the catch: that mask can blind you to real dangers lurking beneath the surface. Imagine this: you're at a party surrounded by friends, but there's a nagging thought in the back of your mind. You're laughing, yet your heart is racing. What's happening there? It could be your body signaling that there's unfinished business from your past you're ignoring. Let's dig deeper. You might think you're managing your emotions well. Perhaps you take pride in being empathetic, but that very skill can become a double-edged sword, pushing you into a comfort zone where avoiding your own pain feels normal. Picture this: you walk past an old photo that stirs up a painful memory. Instead of facing it, you look away, convincing yourself it's better left in the past. But every time you do that, you're building a wall, brick by brick. The hidden danger: that wall can come crashing down when you least expect it. Now, consider this: how often do you feel drained after being around others? You might label it social fatigue, but it could be more than that. It might be the weight of unprocessed emotions dragging you down, subtly affecting your relationships and self-worth. What if I told you that this emotional bypassing could lead to anxiety or even depression? The more you avoid those feelings, the more they can manifest in unexpected ways. It's like trying to ignore a storm brewing on the horizon. Eventually, it's going to rain. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed? Maybe at work or during a family gathering. In those moments, you might have brushed it off as just stress or fatigue. But what if it was more than that? What if it was a signal calling for your attention? Now let's break this cycle. Start by allowing yourself to feel those emotions. It's not about wallowing in sadness, it's about recognizing the signals before they escalate into something unmanageable. Think for a moment, are there past experiences you've buried? Challenge yourself to bring them to the surface, even if it feels uncomfortable. Remember, facing your emotions doesn't make you weak, it makes you resilient. So, what's the takeaway from this journey? Acknowledge those hidden signals. Fire not just whispers, fire urgent messages asking for your attention. Stay curious about your emotions and don't shy away from what they reveal. As you step back into your life, remember this: the more you confront the weight, the lighter you'll feel. If you found this perspective valuable, consider exploring more about your emotional journey. You never know what hidden insights might be waiting for you. Does emotional intelligence ever let you down? You might find yourself feeling isolated, unable to connect with others because you've relied too much on understanding instead of truly feeling. But there's a way out: acknowledgement. Start by facing those buried feelings and peeling back the layers of your emotional facade. Yes, it's uncomfortable and takes courage, but it's the only path to genuine healing. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are you gliding through with a false sense of security? Are you avoiding the real storms brewing inside? Remember, while weightlessness can feel liberating, it can also distract you